The single most important activity required to gather the knowledge for eventual success in reading is reading aloud to your children. Reading aloud to your children engages different parts of the brain which are associated with oral comprehension, visualization, attention, focus, and including critical thinking skills. In fact, the Journal of Pediatrics found that children who were read aloud to in the early years showed enhanced cognitive and social emotional learning skills. So it's very important that we take reading aloud, and it's in the early years very seriously. In fact, research has proven that it improves oral comprehension by a whooping 76%, motivation to read by 67%, and the reading accuracy by 52%. Reading aloud actually helps children improve their pronunciation, their speed of reading, their vocabulary, their oral comprehension skills, their active listening skills, and their working memory to be able to put together the story in their head which they're listening to. So, how do we engage in reading aloud to children? 3 important points to know. First, always sit such that the child can see the book along with the pictures of the text and your facial expressions, because a lot of context of the emotions and the words in the story is depicted from our non-verbal cues, our body language and facial expressions. Second, use a lot of voice modulation, facial expression and dramatization while reading aloud a book. Like for example, "Oh wow, wonderful, the day looked," or "Suddenly the mouse came out." Now using this engages the child and makes the story come alive and very interesting. Of course, they're also learning about communication skills by your ability to tell stories. The third important method, and that we call at IntelligencePlus the dialogic method of reading that we use consistently and have seen great impact. Dialogic method includes, as its name suggests, dialogue and logic development. So the development of critical skills. Now here are some 6 ideas or ways, apart from many other ways that we use to engage and really use the dialogic method while reading aloud to your child. First, ask open-ended questions. So the question could be, what do you think the monkey will do next? Or ask questions related to the emotions and personalities and characters of the book. So the question could be, "Oh, what do you think the children are feeling now?" Right? Or ask imagination-based questions like, "What do you think the alien could do next?" Or, "What if the wood could actually talk to the axe? What would it have said each day?" Next, encourage or build questions where they have to predict, right? In terms of, okay, if this is what would have happened, what do you think would have happened in the story thereafter? Or what could be an alternative that the character could have chosen? Next, maybe if you have a picture which has a lot of pictures, you could say, "Okay, can you tell me and count how many insects are there in the story?" Or if the story has a lot of different animals coming, what was the first one? What was the second one? What was the third one? Actually improving their working memory skills. So asking questions which are open-ended, discussing the emotions in the book and asking them what the character is feeling from their expressions or what they could be thinking. Third, asking imagination-based questions like what-if questions. Fourth, asking questions to make predictions. Fifth, asking questions which help them quiz and recollect the story that they have just done. And last, and the most important one, ask them to relate to these stories and the learning from these stories in their own experiences. So for example, if the story is about a farm, you could say, "Oh, remember the time when we went to this farm and we saw the cow being milked?" And the child will want to talk about it. "Yeah, this and that." So use all of these methods to engage and not just make it fun, but also make it very communicative with your child and achieve multiple learning outcomes like critical thinking skills when you engage in read alouds for children. So the most important question is, what are you reading aloud for children today? Because no matter what their age is, it will not just develop their skills, but will also help you bond with your child better. I hope you found this useful. If you like, follow for more such videos on our channel. Thank you.